What's up, party people? This is Shinjido from Challenging Fight Club, and I'm here with, as always, with Kelly Drifter. What's up?
Hey, what's up, everyone?
What's happening?
Orale.
All right. And before people accuse me of what was it? Not racial profiling. What's the word for it? When you like take someone else's culture,
Racial appropriation?
racial appropriation or cultural appropriation? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly, being Mexican, has admitted that at points in time, I am more Mexican than he is.
See,
This is what happens when you grow up in North LA.
right?
That's the only Asian person in my neighborhood. Anyways, it is Thursday the 13th. Ooh, spooky.
Spooky.
I mean, that means this stream is totally going to crash or something. I mean, we already have something crazy going on. We apparently got to 50 subs. Yay, us. And it's showing me some weird thing in our like control center area. It's showing like a
Mhm.
vertical version of the stream, which is essentially like the center cut of our stream, which shows nothing essentially. So hopefully that's not what people are seeing, or it's going to
Oh,
be a long, boring stream for them.
yeah. It looks fine. I'm on YouTube
Okay.
checking it just to make sure.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, so we're good. The
So now,
the
so
wave
now,
is happening.
so now I know who our one
The
mystery viewers. It's you.
yeah the what's it called the 50 subs are enjoying.
Look at us, we're big time.
Woo!
So before we get kick off to our usual rigmarole of things, some updating news today. Freddie Freeman almost died yesterday. For those who did not see, I didn't have time to prepare a slide for it because I was looking for a kind of good video or whatever. Couldn't find anything really good that wasn't going to get us in trouble.
Hmm.
Because we do not have the explicit written consent of Major League Baseball. We just only have the implied oral consent. So,
Yeah, sure.
but he was going for a foul ball. He thought he was heading towards the rail. He misjudged that and went straight down the stairwell to the visiting dugout. I mean, it looked really bad in real time. I'm like, oh my god, is he dead? You know,
Yeah.
because that's concrete. And his post game yesterday, he admitted to being banged up and bruised, as I could imagine, because he fell. God, what was that? Probably 3 feet. Three
No, it's probably more. No, I think you're right. It's about 3 feet,
plus,
probably.
plus he's 6.5 feet tall.
Yeah, a 9 foot fall.
Yeah, so his head fell 9 feet. But yeah, he stayed in the game.
Hmm.
He admitted after the game to being pretty banged up. Doc said, "Yeah, we dodged a bullet. He doesn't have anything broken, et cetera, et cetera." And I thought for sure he would take a day off today because he said he was pretty bruised up. And as anyone who's ever had bruises, they don't really feel good for about a week.
Yeah,
Apparently, he's
especially if I felt like that.
landed on his left shoulder too. So, I mean, he's lucky he didn't dislocate it or worse, right?
Yeah,
So
man, what would we do without you, Frederick?
great. That's our late breaking news. Because the game is on right now. Oh, God, I shouldn't have looked over. It's bases loaded with 2 outs against Roki.
Get
they're
out of it, Roki. Get out of it.
they are playing the Brewers right now. We will talk about that later on as we discuss the standings because this is a very important series for both teams,
Hmm.
and also teams who are in the hunt, so to speak. So
Yeah.
we will have to see how this series plays out. We'll talk about that later on as we get deeper into the baseball segments here. So, with that being said, let's kick us off. Those who have paid attention to our channel, I don't know, maybe one of you have noticed that we have kind of increased the frequency of our videos, specifically with shorts, and also, generally made some changes. We're going to continue making these changes moving forward. It's all meant to be an improvement to the channel. If there's something you guys don't like, or something that looks weird to you, or you like something we did, or you like the way we did something before better, please let us know. You
Hmm.
But we are generally improving quality in sound and video. Ah, God, they get a run. Damn it, Roki. um, and we frequency, yes, maybe not crazy. Like I think it's what three uploads and 5 shorts a week is going to be kind of our standard. Um,
Yeah.
Tuesday we have your solo video, or Kelly's was it Kelly's solo adventures.
Hmm.
Tuesdays we will still have. Well, we used to call our long form video. Now I guess just considered the longest video of the week. And Friday was is slated technically for our short videos, but they're not always going to be short because some of them are 15 minutes.
Hmm.
Um, I was kind of tagging them as videos that are under 10 minutes long, but we don't have that many of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, just longest video Wednesday. It's like a hump. It's like a bell curve, right?
Hmm.
And Thursday we'll still do our chats. We may slot in a couple other things here and there, and we're still having our shorts 5 days a week now because we want to take weekends off. Um, so hopefully that works out. We'll see. But that being said, let's go on to this week's video. So we'll have a little bit more of a review. Usually we have one video. This time we're gonna have several. So first thing we opened, this goes like last week. Last Friday is the video of the Road to Opening Day set, Japanese version, and I
Hmm.
purposely picked the worst screenshot because this is a nothing set. It really was. Like, let's be honest, right? There
Yeah.
was not much going on. It literally was just a Road to Opening Day set with no hits, no bonuses of whatever kind. It's just their names are in kana and not even their full name.
Yeah.
The
That's
only
pretty bad.
exciting thing about this whole set and opening, and you can kind of hear it in our voice when you watch the video too, was the sake cup we have here. Well, it's our sake can. So
Yeah.
that's really the whole reason to watch the video. The fact that video doesn't get many views is not a shocker to me.
Mhm.
But still check it out and see, um, watch it and be glad that we paid the, was it $50 and you didn't have to? Too disappointed.
Yep.
Um, I'm kind of an
I feel
idiot.
like this is.
It's like the second year
I
in a
feel like
row
this.
I bought these. I don't know why I keep buying.
Right. They'll get better.
Right?
It's your abusive relationship that you're in with Tops.
Yeah,
They
right.
promised me better.
Right. Well,
And
they
then the
never
worst part is
promise. You
like,
just hope.
true.
It
And
can't
the
get
even
worse.
worse is
Right?
that it's the same picture from the English version, right?
Yeah, it's not even a different photo.
Yeah, like it's literally the same set minus the hit.
Yeah. And the only thing they added was like their name in kana, which is funny because like obviously Otani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki, you can spell their names in kanji. They chose not to for these cards for some reason. They still use the kana, which is the phonetic uh, writing system for Japanese, and it's like
Mhm.
just their last names. It's not even their full name. It's so weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I think I pointed out in the video because like Edwin Diaz's card just says Diaz in Japanese, well, in kana. It's more like Diatsu. Yeah. But yeah, that was kind of a nothing burger video, but we still filmed it and we still uploaded it because we are not ashamed. They can't all be bangers, right?
Yep. Yep.
That's true to life. When for anyone who goes out there and buys trading cards or collectible cards of any kind, not every product's gonna blow you away.
Yep.
There's gonna be some duds here and there.
Hmm.
But your solo video, which went up 2 days ago, Tuesday, was not a dud. That was actually super cool. Um, Now he opened the Freight Dream Striker packs. I think you have 6 total. I think you said this was set A.
Yeah,
And
this is set.
for those who are not familiar, it is part of technically it was an April Fool's game for the mobile game Fate Grand Order, where they played soccer, and they put them in these little chibi format. There's an older video of us opening the baseball version of this, which
Hmm.
is Fate Dream Order, I think is what it's called. And
Yeah.
that set was huge. First of all, this set might be just as big. We just weren't able to buy boxes. We only got packs.
Hmm.
But I was surprised because unlike the baseball set, every single one had this kind of neat prismatic foil pattern to it.
Yeah.
That was like super cool. I was like, oh wow, like this is
Mhm.
much fancier, right?
Yeah.
Not that the other set was bad. It's still a super cool set. I wish I could find more.
Hmm.
so that we can complete our sets.
Yeah, and I mentioned that in this video. It was like when we opened the other set, like we realized that it wasn't a complete
Yeah, what a
set
bummer,
of
right?
cards. Yeah,
Yeah.
and had we
So
known, we would have bought more.
yeah, though those boxes were not exactly cheap. So
That's true. Yeah, very true.
so that was a pretty cool video. I mean, it's a shorty. It is funny how you were saying you left your streaming overlay for games on when you do
Oh
your
yeah,
Twitch streams.
that was so bad. What? I was like, what is that in the corner? I was like, oh, dang it.
It's for those who don't know. That's kind of the pratfalls of filming or videoing yourself opening trading cards. There's no
Hmm.
retakes.
Yeah.
Once the product is open, whether you're doing it live or on video, you're kind of screwed. You can't
Hmm.
like magically reseal every. I mean, I guess you could, but you can't like you know make the cards magically reappear back in their sealed packs and try again.
Yeah.
Like a cooking video, you could reset.
Like, ugh.
Yeah, but for these, not so much. We're kind of boned, and you'll see that in some of our videos where we're like, well, we don't say it, but that we can't restart.
Dope.
We're like, bros, you gotta do it in one take. That's all you get. You know.
Right?
And then onto this week's video, our long video, quote unquote, which was Wednesday's video. Um, I won't say people have seen it because apparently no one's watched it yet. It's got very few hits. We opened Cali's Jumbo Box, 2026 Series 2. Um,
Hmm.
I use this screenshot specifically because we did not realize this autograph was numbered.
Oh yeah.
We didn't catch it on video either. You can kind of just barely see right here your
There's
fingers
a number.
blocking the of 99.
Yeah.
So we did make a short of that hit. So if you want to see what the hits are without watching long video, though we prefer you watch long video too, you can go check that out. And then moving on, something new we tried with the short, and we'll play it because it's our video. We can play it back without having to worry about breaking any YouTube rules. We're literally playing back our own video.
Right. So good.
Right? Which is this guy. And hold on, I gotta turn laser pointer off so I can actually start the video. There it goes. Oh, hold on, the audio's not working. Let's try that
Super
over.
low.
You gotta have with the audio. That just adds to it.
Yeah.
So relaxing.
There we go. That's so good. And but watching this in slow motion, we picked up on a couple of things though, right?
Yep.
The sparkle in the tooth, man. That gets me every time.
Unfortunately, most people don't stay to watch to the end, so they miss it. But yeah, I noticed that there's like little like gold hairs. Potentially,
Hmm.
it may have been when it was painted by hand, so it could be paintbrush hairs. They're
Yeah.
all, obviously you can see like the molding and all these little bits and bobs and odds and ends. So it's definitely a handmade bobblehead. You know,
Yep.
it's got way too many little whoop-de-doos here and there. But
Yeah.
the reason we're showing this off a second time, besides being proud of it, because we edited this together, or I edited this together, is trying something different. We always have stuff sort of spinning in the background of our videos. That's kind of our calling card, if you want to call it that. Usually a bobblehead. It could be a figure for opening anime cards. It could be some other collectible. We had like a tiny TV one time. What popcorn
Yeah.
buckets? I mean, you name it, right? It's always something relative to what we're opening, and it kind of helps break up the monotony of just seeing a pair of hands opening cards. But I thought it'd be kind of fun for us to make shorts, kind of showing off the different bobbleheads and stuff. And so I edited this one together. Sorry, the video quality wasn't quite as great. That's because we weren't using our normal camera, which is Callie's, so he took it home with him. We're using my cell phone. That is to say, also, I will probably continue doing these and making these, but
Hmm.
there's going to be a pause for a couple weeks while I make some upgrades, both to equipment and to the shooting setup. So the next sort of chain of these, I'm probably going to keep making them. Maybe not once a week, maybe every other week I'll make one because it does take some time for me to shoot and edit together. Um, you guys can expect to see more of these that'll be in much better quality. So yeah, that should be fun. If you guys have anything in particular you want to see, like if there's one of the bobbleheads or one of the, well, don't ask for that giant Jalter figure. There's no way I could fit that on the turntable. That thing took up
That
like
thing's
that thing's half the break cage.
ginormous.
Yeah. Let us know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna start picking random stuff. I'm definitely gonna do the Ice Cube Lowrider bobblehead soonish. That might be the second video. We'll see. Anyways,
Cool. I can't wait.
yeah. Oh, did I do this twice by accident? Let me see here.
You might have. It's okay.
All right.
Because
All right.
Shinjiro does have a large collection of bobbleheads. So
Yes.
just be amazed at the size of his bobbleheads.
Yeah. All right. So we'll move on to hobby product talk. And Tops dropped like what 4 things this week?
That was nuts, man. Like you're like, oh, they dropped like 4 things. I was like, what? What do
Yeah.
you mean? And you're like, yep, look.
So for sake of brevity, we're not going to go through the. We usually kind of do a quick overview and look through some of the cards they posted. We're not going to do that. We're going to do them real quick here because we'd probably be here for an hour. Uh, so Bowman Chrome, which is coming out September 10th, and we're a fan of Bowman, and we're a fan of Chrome.
Yep.
Don't expect us to be buying these though. Just saying. Not that we don't love the product. It's just a little outside of our budget.
Yeah, this is definitely one that we go to a breaker for.
Yeah.
To like buy a spot or something.
Yeah.
Or
Probably
help a buddy
Kingdom.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Likely Kingdom.
In
Yeah.
completing it. Yeah. Because yeah, I mean it's like what is it? It's like 4 cards per pack or something like that.
It's like a Chrome release, so it's gonna still be like what I think the hobby was like $300 something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because it's Bowman too, which is usually the cheaper product.
Yeah, and as you guys know, from if you've seen our channel, we open a lot of different stuff, and we pay for that all ourselves, right? Nothing is sponsored. We're not getting anything for free. We're just buying stuff we like, pretty much, and so we are limited in what we can open.
Very
unless
much
you
so.
unless you hit that like and subscribe button, the more people we get, one day we can monetize.
Right.
A very long time from now at this rate, but still. But yeah, so I mean, you probably won't see us do a lot of the more expensive releases. Like I said, we'll probably buy into breaks for those. It's not something we're gonna film.
Unless we hit the lottery tonight, then there will be signs.
Well, someone won the Powerball in Illinois. I saw. So that dream is dead. Yeah, but you can still win like the smaller jackpot.
That's true. You can get the million for like the 5 and no Powerball, or yeah.
And that's like that's enough for like 1 box of tier 1.
But you'll still owe for shipping.
Yeah. That's still gonna be on you.
Yeah. Damn.
Speaking of fancy expensive stuff, additionally to Topps Chrome Baseball, they also dropped or notified of Topps Pristine Baseball. Again, no pricing available on these yet, so I can only imagine how much they're going to be. No date on this one yet either. They're just kind of teasing it, which is interesting. This is actually a very cool release. I think is this the one that only has like 1 pack? It's like a super premium one.
No, isn't that tier 1?
Or that might be tier 1.
Yeah.
I
forget which one.
This set is cool. The only reason I have any of the cards from this set is because I bought them as singles. Because I cannot afford these boxes. And, because we like expensive stuff that we can't afford, the other release announced 26 Topps Museum Collection. Now, this is one that I also like. It's very relic heavy. And we actually don't mind relics. A lot of guys don't like relics. We kind of don't mind them. It has a lot of auto relics, stuff like that. It's a really cool set. Again, we're sorry, but we probably won't be roping this on our channel. Yeah. Kingdom probably won't either.
Yeah. So this year's Pristine collection is 3 encased packs and 6 packs of 7 cards each. So a total of 45
So 3
cards.
encased cards, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then, and the 2022 to 2024, because it is a different structure,
Mhm.
was 6 3-packs with, 6 tri-packs with 10 cards per tri-pack for a total of 60 cards per box.
Okay.
So that's cool, I guess. But yeah, not worth it for us.
Yeah,
Knowing
not
us, we'll get like
that's
what
not.
was his name that we DFA'd? Charlie Robinson.
Oh, Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky.
Well, he's got more money than us, so.
Yeah. Like, hey, we got a Dodger, but he's not on the team anymore.
Right.
Hey, we got a Dodger.
Josh Reddick. Ugh.
Yeah.
How dare you? And the final of the 4 things that we saw coming out, I think there might be more sides after this, but I don't know, there's at least 4. This one we may be able to afford, but because everyone be scalping,
Oh,
I don't think we're going to be able to get.
they do be scalping.
They do be scalping. People be scalping, yo. 2026 Topps Chrome Baseball Team Samurai Japan Collection. I don't really know anything about this other than the previews they've given, which is a couple cards. So
Yeah.
we don't know much about these at all. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it's not just the most recent iteration, as we'll see in the next card, because I think they also have former members of Samurai Japan. So I have no idea the set size. Is this going to be like a, you know, Bob Ross box situation? Is this going to be a, you know, maybe like the Cause box, or just that one tiny like booster box looking pack? You know, um, I don't know, and we don't know pricing. So assuming it's not a big box, because you know it's Team Samurai Japan, it's not a whole league worth of cards, right?
Mhm.
Um, it may be affordable to us, but that being said, I'm also pretty certain this thing will sell in about 5 seconds,
Oh yeah.
and it's gonna be all over eBay for like 3 times MSRP. So I don't really have a lot of hope of us getting
Mhm.
these. We're sure gonna try. Also, I gotta show off the one card they also previewed, which was this sweet Michiro card. That is that made me crack up really hard because it is the most stereotypically Japanese design they could have picked.
Yeah.
Like this, is this AI? Like, oh, how do you make something look Japanese? Well, first of all, it has to be an ink brush painting of Mount Fuji. Second, you have to have cherry blossoms, right?
Yes.
You need a random kanji in the back, and you have to put the word samurai somewhere.
Sensational is just the cherry on
Yeah,
top.
and a vague starburst pattern, you know, just to upset all the Southeast Asians and other East Asians. I mean, it's actually a cool card.
Yeah.
Maybe low effort, casually racist. Maybe it's still cool looking though.
Definitely.
But I'm just like, can we make any cards or things that relate to Japan that don't have Mount Fuji and cherry blossoms? Like, there's more to Japan than Mount Fuji and cherry blossoms, right?
Yeah.
It's not. It's like if every American release had a slab of bacon and an AR-15.
That's pretty good.
Okay, well I'll be nicer. I'll say if everything that ever was American had like Mount Rushmore behind it, no matter what.
Okay.
Like that's
Yeah.
the only thing, or the White House, right? And
Hmm.
a bald eagle. That's all we have. You can't do anything else for America but those 2 things. That's what this feels like to me. Well, moving on to also Japanese stuff. Interestingly enough, this was announced, which you and me are very excited about.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
So shout out to our Godzilla, one of the greatest subreddits of all time, just because it's Godzilla related. Um, yeah, there is a Godzilla X Hello Kitty toy release coming out Tuesday next week.
Yeah. Tuesday of
Tuesday
next
next
week.
week. to Happy Meal near you.
Yeah.
And
So
these toys are amazing.
yeah, it looks so good.
So since we have tiny photos, and people probably can't always tell because I would imagine there's not a lot of crossover between Sanrio and Godzilla, but you never know. So we have here, bottom right, that's Hello Kitty as Godzilla.
Hmm.
That one's kind of obvious. Um, this one is
Which one? Which one? Point at them, and I'll try to name them.
this is Kuromi.
Uh,
No, not Kuromi. Is that
no,
Kuromi?
my melody, I think, is who it is.
Oh yeah, I think that's my melody as Mothra.
Yeah, Kuromi is
Kuromi is Mecha
Mecha
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. The face because you only show the faces, it kind of throws me off.
yeah, and like from far too.
Yeah, this one cracks me up. It wasn't until I saw the blown up picture that I realized whose face is on it as King Ghidorah is Kuropi.
Yeah,
That's hilarious. That's kind of the one I want. Um,
Uh,
this one I had to look up because I don't really keep up with Sunreal products. It's
oh, the dog.
yeah, Pom Pom and Gigan.
Pom
I
Pom.
know Gigan,
Yeah.
but Pom
Mm-hmm.
Pom was not the one I'm familiar with.
On your radar.
This guy I always pronounce it as that's Maru.
that
Yeah,
that it's yeah.
yeah, that's Rodan. You know, and then we have
Choco Cat and
Choco
Space
Cat. That's what. Yeah,
Godzilla.
Choco Cat is Space Godzilla. Yeah, I was like brain farting on the name. And the
And then
last
the other
one,
one is
this one,
Cinnamon.
I actually had to look up. I was not familiar with the character. I know it's Destroyer, but
Mm-hmm.
it's Cinema Roll,
Cinnamon Roll. Yeah,
which
that's
is again a little after my time. But
yeah, that's like the newest one. So like that's the one that the kids are probably going to be chasing, whereas everybody else is going to be like, no, give me Hello Kitty, give me Choco Cat, give me give me the ones that I like.
King Ghidorah Kuropi is that's the one I want.
Yeah.
King Ghidorah is one of my favorite, first of all,
Mhm.
and the Kuropi face just makes it even funnier.
Right? It's
I'm
all
doing it for the
derped.
comedy, not for the cool factor.
All derped.
Right. Now, one thing I
Okay.
did notice, and I was curious, right?
Hmm.
So let me put on my Grandpa Simpson sweater so I can do my old
Oh,
match yelling at crowds. Um, I had no idea that Happy Meals are like $7.50 now.
yeah, yeah.
The last time I bought a Happy Meal was for my godkids when I was babysitting them, and I forget what toy it was at the time. But I'm like, yeah, I'm that uncle that will buy. Don't first of all, don't let me babysit your kids because I will feed them nothing but junk. That's what they want. That makes me the cool uncle. I'm the uncle they love, right? So yeah, it's
Hmm.
like, yeah, we'll go to McDonald's. Actually, their parents didn't care either way. They knew I was going to do it. So, but got them out of the house. We got to go for a little drive. Pick up some McDonald's. It was fine. But it was still $1.99 back then,
Yeah.
which I thought it still. I knew it was going to be higher.
Hmm.
I was not expecting 750. 750.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, there was a time when I was like, oh, it's like even like $4.99 was okay. Like it was still acceptable to me,
Hmm.
right? Like $5 for a kid's lunch, like that seems about right. But yeah, now that it's like getting closer to like $10, it's like, ugh.
Like, is it cheaper without the toy? I don't know.
No, because then you wouldn't get. Well,
Well, I wonder if there's a
maybe
kids meal
individual
option
items.
without
I
the
don't
toy
know.
that's cheaper.
Yeah, well,
That's
because I
kind
think they give you the drink for free. Essentially, is what it is,
of for 750. They better give me a drink for free.
right?
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we have adult money, so we're still gonna probably try to buy these.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, that's
for sure. I mean, I already have Tuesday off anyway, so
well, there you go.
I'll be making my sojourn to the McDonald's
Mickey D's.
for like 10 of these to hopefully try and get all of them.
I will be working, so I'm gonna try to see if I can Grubhub this. And like,
Yeah.
when do they start having meals? Like 10 o'clock in the morning? I don't know,
Yes, 10. Yeah, on weekdays.
or maybe early afternoon.
Uh,
I want to try to do it when it's not gonna be crazy.
I think technically you could get it in the morning. You just
I just don't
like
want to.
I don't know how they would do
This is just a me thing. I don't want to
a burger.
cause
chaos.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to like add to the chaos of these things coming out. I don't know if it's gonna be that popular
Yeah,
because I
I mean
know they'll
sometimes they
probably have
are.
a bunch. You know.
Well, I'll tell you this: when they did this collab, but with Yu-Gi-Oh, I think it was either last year or the year before.
Oh, I heard that was madness.
That was madness.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and I think like mine doesn't usually get a ton of toys, but
Mhm.
I think they sold out like on the third day or something like that.
Okay, so as long as they last a
Yeah.
couple days, I was like maybe that afternoon, like 2 o'clock after lunch for
Yeah,
us
you
before
can.
kids are off school. So like I'm not. And again, it's not that I care because I'll be grub hubbing. Like I'm not going there
Yeah.
myself. I just don't want to like inconvenience the staff. That sounds weird to people I know,
Yeah.
but that's just a me thing. I look, I don't like inconveniencing people if I don't have to. It ain't all about
Yeah.
me. Learn from that, people. It ain't all about you.
Right.
Those people got to work a job too. That sucks and doesn't pay well. Least you can do is make it a little easier on them.
Yeah. Don't stand with your 10 orders of Happy Meals. And
Oh God. And
yeah,
don't be
because
those
I'm sure.
people like last time I saw the video where people would just like grab the toys and threw the food on the ground and left.
Yeah.
That
Don't do
pissed me
that.
off. Like, don't be that. Don't do that. Come on.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's one of those changes that happened because of Pokemon, I think.
Mhm.
Was that like the like well so kind of to I guess to age ourselves, right?
Mhm.
So there used to be a time when we could go in and pay for the toy.
Yeah.
Right? And they would just give you the toy. They don't allow that anymore.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like yeah, so you have to buy the Happy Meal and then you get the toy. Like because they want it to be for kids. Like
Yeah.
they want to like so they're trying to sell you the food for the kids
Mhm.
to sell you the toy. So people get upset because they're like, no, well, I just wanted to buy your entire stock of of Godzilla
Which is
Hello Kitty.
craziness, right? Damn scalpers.
Yeah. And it's like no, it has to last them for the kids.
Yeah.
Like they people just show up like it's truly for the like as an adult, just get one or two, man. Be happy with what you get. You can literally buy them on eBay the same day or whatever
Or even if
for like
like
$10 a piece or whatever.
well, not even that. I mean, like for some of these, it's like the hype dies so fast. You just wait like a couple weeks or a month.
Yeah,
And
it's like
then it'll be like,
$2 for
yeah,
like
$2, $3. Find them on Facebook Marketplace or whatever,
yeah.
Because
Find some scalper that actually bought all of them or like the box and is making sets.
yeah,
I hate to say it, but with McDonald's toys, that's probably the easiest way to get the entire thing if you really want it.
if you want a set, yeah.
Yeah. If you want specific ones, yeah, it's like $2-3 each.
Yeah, because it's going to be
So
like no one's going to go in there. They're not going to last long enough for you to buy enough Happy Meals to collect a set.
yeah.
That's what's something unpopular,
Yeah. And I think kind of going back to what you
Like
were
if they
saying
make
earlier.
CRFC Happy Meals, they'll be available forever. They will never run out of whatever it is. Like it could be little figures of us or something. Who knows?
One Cali Labrador, please.
Right? You.
Yeah. But going back to what you were saying though, like I think that a lot of those guys on eBay are actually employees. Like this is my theory, right? Like they don't pay them like well enough that they can, I guess, basically like live off their income from the work.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe the managerial staff can, but but frontline staff probably isn't doing that good. So I think what they do is like they take a lot of these home with them, or they put them aside,
Mm-hmm.
and then they sell them on the secondary market. So it could be that they're not even scalpers that you're buying from. If you're thinking that they're scalpers, it could potentially just be underpaid staff in your state. Because obviously in California, that what was it, $17 an hour for a
20.
McDonald's worker? Yeah, oh, there you go, $20.
I think it goes up to 25 in like a couple
eventually
years.
for
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that covers like Olympics and then it goes back down.
Yeah, which is it's gonna be
Which is
interesting.
messed up.
Yeah.
But hey, get your Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty.
You tell what you're thinking about.
Oh no. Oh Lord. Get your Hello Kitty by Godzilla at McDonald's on the 18th.
18th.
That's fine. That's the end of my rant.
Not 8th.
18th,
18th,
yeah.
yeah. We've come from the
8/18.
past. It's already too late.
It's already sold out. Son of a bitch.
Speaking of Hello
All I
Kitty,
wanted was a tweet.
last night was the Hello Kitty
Oh, I
night
know.
at
It's
Dodger
so
Stadium, which is madness, as always.
yeah.
Hello Kitty night for any baseball team is one of the wildest giveaway nights of the year.
Right.
And this year they had Roki. There's a video if you want to watch on on Dodgers Instagram or Twitter X, whatever the hell it's called now,
Mm-hmm.
where he kind of went through and he had Hello Kitty dancing behind him. There's also a funny video that
Yeah.
came out today of Snell doing it, and he's kind of
Oh,
being
really?
weird. Yeah, that's only playing
I
Snell.
love
Could be
Snow.
weird. Yeah,
Snow being Snow.
yeah.
But what's it called? Did you see that the concession was like? Well, did you watch any of the tweets or bird whatever they want to call it
What?
about the game last night?
Oh no.
So, um, you know how in when we went to the Hololive night was it last year?
Mm-hmm.
Last year, we had to go hunt for all the pieces of the
Oh, the different cups and popcorn buckets. Yeah.
yes. So this year, or at least for this Hello Kitty event, what they did was they sold you a box
Oh,
of it was 2 mason jars, 2 popcorn buckets, and something else. So they gave it to you all
oh, it's a
in
kit.
a big box. Yeah,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
yeah.
I
So I was
don't want
like,
to know.
oh,
I kind of afraid to ask how much that was. Did anyone say?
I don't. No, I don't think I. I
Uh,
don't think I saw them. But
that would be cool though if they
it was
just
cool
did
that I
that
saw it.
straight up,
Yeah.
right? Though I'm sure they'd much rather sell you like a $40 beer.
along with it. Oh, it was 2 hot dogs and popcorn to go in the buckets, obviously.
Oh, okay.
But so it was like actual food, and then on top of that, you also got the other stuff that was part of it.
I will say though, when we were at the Hall Live night in 25, one of the things that was actually never announced, but we kind of saw was the cocktail shaker
Mm-hmm.
because we were looking for the beer cups, and I saw it and I'm like, what is that? Like, oh, can I see? It was a cocktail. Like, oh, okay, can I get a drink with this? Or what drink comes with this? Oh, you gotta get one of the cocktails. And so we ordered. I think it was just a regular shochu highball, which is a Japanese cocktail. Highball is just shochu, and in this case, with seltzer water. Typically, it could be what we say uronhai, whatever, different drinks mixed in with it. And it's to kind of cut that. Shochu is just gasoline, right? It's just like
Yeah.
40% alcohol, or 40 proof alcohol, just straight alcohol. It's like vodka. And so that was the first cocktail I have had ever at a Dodger game. I want to say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think. What do we pay? Like $25 for that thing. But I will say,
Yeah, it was.
damn, it was strong.
It was. Yeah.
That was at least like 65% booze.
worthy of the $25.
Yeah, like a spritz of seltzer water. I was like, damn. I remember I gave you some. I was like, dude, this is strong.
Yeah.
Like there was barely any ice in it either. I was like, all right, shout out to the bartender for this one. I got my money's worth, you know.
Right.
It is funny too. That was the first time in probably 10 years I had bought a beer at Dodger Stadium. I'm just not
Oh,
a beer
wow.
guy in general anymore. And it was like, remember, I was like, okay, what's the cheapest beer they got? I was like, oh, Bud Light. All right. And we got back to the seats, and I was like, oh, this is horrible. It's not bitter beer face. That's a face of regret. But I got the beer cup, so it was fine. Anyways, let's move on. Let's do some actual baseball news, not just giveaways. Oops, what did I do there? Sorry. We'll start out with our Angels, who are I don't know what the hell's going on with the Angels anymore, but let's start with them.
I wouldn't say it's a sorry state, but it's pretty bad.
It's a state for sure.
Yeah.
So Kikuchi is being reassigned. Well, has been reassigned to the Quakes for he can rehab. They kind of picked the best picture of him for this scenario. Like he just looks like
Yep.
so despondent. It is also weird seeing the Quakes in red.
Yeah.
I'm used to them being dodgy
Yeah.
blue
Yeah.
Quakes. Um, again, casual racism. It just happens to be Sumo Night with fireworks when you post this information.
Yeah. That
Oh
was.
god. Now we are actually fans of
Um,
sumo. Uh,
yes, very much so.
we do have sumo cards coming soon, so we'll look forward to those in our videos. Um, sumo, the sumo you watch in America is not terrible, but do watch it knowing that these guys don't really do it for a living here because there's no money in it, right?
Hmm.
So you're not gonna see the kind of hard hits you see in Japan at an actual basho. That's what I've seen some people complain about. Like, oh man, it's like they're just kind of out there pushing themselves around, each other around, not really. I said, well, these guys don't have the benefit of multi-million-dollar sponsors and full health insurance, right? They're they're amateurs, half doing this for fun. So you know, now there is a new. I wonder if this is going to be part of that new tour that's coming out, which was it Akebono is running it? One of the old Polynesian yokozuna has started a sumo tour in America. That's much better than Sumo USA, which is just guys kind of out there half-assing it, right? So maybe it's part of
Yeah.
that. That could be fun. Just know that whenever you watch Sumo in America or any exhibition outside of an actual ball show, no one's trying very hard.
Yeah.
Actual
Because it's an
tournaments are something
exhibition.
else. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause no one's get hurt, right?
Hmm.
But I digress. Enough sidetracking there. Let's continue on with the Angels' struggles. Well, this is not really a struggle, but this is pretty funny. So the Anaheim Angels bill made it through California legislature. Now, do you want to explain what the actual bill is, or you want me to go through it?
Hey, I can attempt.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe let me give it a go.
All right.
So basically, this bill was introduced by one of the assembly members
Yeah, that
that
covers
grew up in
Anaheim.
Anaheim.
Hmm.
Yeah. And so in an effort to try to get them to force the name change back to Anaheim, basically what the bill says that any permit that they're going to try to get from the state to try to expand, which famously, like we were talking about before, was the like the parking lot or any sort of shopping center on that property would require the team to change the name back to the Anaheim Angels, because famously Artie has tried twice to get a special exemption for the renaming of the team, which I think the city council had already said, like, if you do any changes, like, we either negotiate or you have to change the name back to Anaheim.
Yeah, he wasn't
And he
negotiating to change the
doesn't.
name. He was negotiating to build in the parking lot. Is
Yeah.
what you're trying to say. Yeah. So he was trying to build. Was it condos first? Like the whole, I think it was the northern part of the parking lot, which is facing Catella. He wanted to be like a condominium, and then he wanted to add a shopping complex the second time. And
Mhm.
both times, well, the first time I think they just rejected it outright. The second
Yeah.
time they rejected it because they put the caveat in that we'll do it if you change your name back. And so now it's actually been a bill which passed unanimously, by the way,
Yeah.
no opposing votes. Good for them. Um, they're essentially not forcing the name. They're just saying you will not get any special development dispensation or anything else, discounts
Hmm.
or immediate approvals if you do not change your name to Anaheim.
Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
have no problem with that. Honestly, like
I
I don't
yeah, I
under
don't
I still
either.
don't understand why their name is Los Angeles. It makes zero sense. They're not in Los Angeles. They're not in LA County.
Yeah.
Um, why? It's look. We're not from Anaheim, but even to me, I'm like that's a slap in the face to Anaheim,
Yeah.
the city, the people, your fans, right? Like Orange County, like in the past, this hasn't been the case, but nowadays, people in Orange County hate Los Angeles. It's kind of weird, right?
Hmm.
Like we're all just part of SoCal before, but now they're like, oh, LA sucks and blah blah blah. We hate the Dodgers now, whatever. Um, and this is kind of like like a little jab in the side, right? Like, oh, your home team is now named Los Angeles. Haha.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that I'm all for this bill. I mean, we also have the rumors are abounding that this Artie might not have the team much longer, anyways. So we'll see if that's true or not, right?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. I mean, if this is going to force a sale, that'll be good. If this is, I mean, maybe the new owners come in and they're just like, okay, we're just going to be Anaheim. Like we want to go back to that
I think it'll
name.
actually re-energize the team if we did that, like the fan base, right? Like
Yeah.
like the combination of new ownership, bringing in a new way of doing business, and going back to being Anaheim, I think will get more people to come to the stadium.
Hmm.
And let me say this about Artie, right? Artie should be an amazing story. This guy is a self-made, well, not, well, essentially self-made billionaire. Owns a baseball team as a Latino immigrant, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's an immigrant, but from an immigrant family. Um, and he's not like your Bob Fishers, or sorry, John Fisher, Bob Nuttings of the world. He does spend money.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Artie. He did spend money on the team, on payroll at least, but he's just really terrible at it. And the other part he's terrible at so far has been like the infrastructure of the team, right? As more and more
Hmm.
fish comes out, their minor league system, their coaching, their training staff, whatever, are all kind of subpar, which sucks. Um, maybe you don't sign Rendon to a huge contract then.
Right.
So I mean, I'll never say Artie didn't try.
Hmm.
It's kind of like Gene Autry before him. Gene Autry always did what he could to
Yeah.
make the Angels a better team, but Gene Autry had no money relative to
Hmm.
other baseball team owners, right?
Yeah.
That was his failing. He loved that team. Gene Autry would die for
Hmm.
the Angels, but he just did not have the funds. So, anyways, let's get off the Artie hate train because we have someone else to hate. Not really hate, but someone else to make fun of because this is hilarious when this happened.
This is pretty bad. Yeah.
Look, I love Mike Trout. I think most of us love Mike Trout. Mike Trout's like a lovable doofus of baseball, right?
Yeah.
Not only was he, first of all, when prime Mike Trout was something to behold, just amazing.
Indeed.
I mean, like
Hmm.
Otani's amazing. We've seen Soto do amazing things, but Mike Trout was something else. I mean, true five-tool player, could do everything and did it at an elite level. This guy was like a locked-in first ballot Hall of Famer in like his fourth year in the league. Right? It was crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, I learned a couple of things from this article. You guys can look it up online. I think it was originally posted by The Athletic. Bob McCullough. Shout out to him. He's actually not bad. Um,
Hmm.
so, again, athletes are paid to be smart. I've said this many, many times before. So he held a team building, kind of gathering, exercise, golf outing on the day of the trade deadline. So that's kind of like,
Yeah.
probably not the best time to pick to choose to do this, right? Um,
Hmm.
I also found out that they held it in Jersey, where he's from, on his private golf course.
Yes.
I did not know Mike Trout owned his own golf course. And it's not like he paid for a golf course that's public. No, no, no. This is like one of those hoity-toity, $5,000 a year membership. You got to know someone to get in kind of golf course.
Yeah.
Which I'm like,
I just got it like that.
man, this is like Caddyshack levels of golf course. Mike Trout's
Right.
apparently running Dangerfield. I had no idea. Um, there's young people out there going, who? What? I tell you, I get no respect.
Uh,
Yes, it's the movie about where the commercial where Tiger Woods is blowing up a gopher. Okay, it's based on that movie. So,
yes.
anyways, yeah, and apparently as the the round went on, people started getting phone calls as they're playing golf together, and they would walk.
Right.
Sorry, hey, I just got traded, man. I gotta go. and it just kind of kept happening all the way through the day. That's gotta be just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, good on Mike to try to you know show everyone a good time. You know, team sucks right now, we're in bad space, but you know, let's putting aside that he owns his own private golf course. That's kind of cool. Like I would go, right?
Yeah.
That's a treat. That's cool. You know, especially if you're a rookie.
Mhm.
You know, who you're not making that kind of money. You get to play, dude. You get to play Mike Trout's private golf course. That's still cool to say. Uh, very bourgeois, but
Right.
we are friends of the
Exactly.
proletariat here at CRFC. You guys know. That's why we don't buy Chrome boxes.
That's right.
Chrome boxes are for the bourgeois. Flagship is for the
For the
for
people.
the proletariat. Anyways, yeah, I mean that is it's like a comedy of errors, if you want to call it that, right? I was like, wow. The more I read the article, the worse it got. Oh man. Speaking of comedy, you want to cover the next
Mhm.
one, or you want me to talk about the next one?
Oh my god, this came out of like left field, dude.
Right.
This was wild. I
I,
couldn't
I,
believe
I
it.
think you had a much more visceral reaction to it than or funny reaction to it. I'll let you cover this one.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, what the fuck?
I think everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, like they didn't even get like. Well, I mean, I guess technically they had last season, right?
Well,
Or
part of
half
last
of
season,
last
yeah,
season.
half last
Yeah,
season, yeah.
and then they like, yeah, I have no idea what's like. You could speculate all you want in regards to why he did it or whatever. Like at the end of the day, it's a business move to sell your majority shares. Um, Part of me was laughing at the fact that I think it was like Bob Iger was famously quoted as saying that he would never
Oh, there'd be a Lakers
sit
fan.
at a Lakers
Yeah,
game. Yeah.
he became a Clippers fan because the tickets were cheaper. Is what he was commented as saying or quoted as saying.
Yeah. Crazy. And now he's the owner of the Lakers.
Right. There's like you said, there's lots of speculation going around because Mark Walter is in the midst of a lawsuit about some insurance shenanigans,
Yeah.
underreporting things, stuff like that, and it's kind of funny because the same people who are like, "Well, he needs the cash," do not realize that he has cash.
Yeah.
Mark Walter, in liquidity, if you can, you can even just look this up online, is still one of the wealthiest men in America, let alone the
Mm-hmm.
world. Um, Now that doesn't mean he wants to use all his own liquid cash. He might just be like, you know what, let's use some other money. Um, who knows? There's all kinds. Like I said, there's all kinds. There's a political speculation about this, what have you. Um, all I know is it kind of sucks for anyone who's a fan of the Lakers because there was that kind of outside hope that hey, maybe he turns them around the way they turned around the Dodgers.
Yeah. I think that was a big thing for when they bought them, right?
Yeah,
Was there was that seed of hope that was planted in regards to, oh, they they really know their analytics. Like my hope, I guess, is that they left all that in place
yeah,
for the new owners, and then they can uh, take that information and run with it.
yeah.
Um, I was watching what's it called? I was watching a short or like a video on X that was like Bob Iger is talking to Luca in
Hmm.
like the dressing room.
Hmm.
He goes, "Oh, we're gonna run this like I ran Disney." He's like, "Oh," he's like, "with a lot of money." He's like, "No, with a lot more diversity." He's like, "First we need a, first we need a what's it called? First we need a woman," and then they're like, "Oh, this person," and then they're like, "And now we need and now we need a trans." Now we need a trans person, and it's that dude that just declared for the WNBA draft.
Oh, what's his
That
name?
you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then they're like, and then we need somebody with with mental health issues, and they show one of the guys from like Portland, and I was like,
Oh,
oh my god,
I'm just worried that he's going to come in, or him and the Kushner family are just going to be as terrible as the Buzz family was towards the end. That we're not
Yeah,
going
I
to get
mean,
any sort of change. It's just going to be like, oh, well, they're back to sucking wind and just being really inept at owning a basketball team.
yeah, just yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, they need to not be those owners that just spend money to spend money, like on hype players. I mean, we have a perfect example of that in the Clippers when they
Yep.
Got what's his name, Kwame Leonard,
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard,
Yeah.
and that didn't really work out for them.
Yeah, I mean,
Like none of their moves.
that's what the Buzz family has been doing, right? They're like, let's go get LeBron.
Yeah.
But that's cool,
Mhm.
but what about the rest of the team?
Yeah,
You know?
like you're putting your chips too much on guys that are all hype instead of building. I mean, historically, that's what we were like, right? Like they would bring in guys that would fulfill the needs of the rest of the team that they already had in place. Right now, they're just like kind of like floating around in space.
Yeah, because even during like the
Like,
Kobe era, you know, they had a good job at getting in uh the right position players or the right I'm trying to
mhm.
think of brain part of what the term is, but they weren't always superstars.
Yeah,
Derek Fisher, Matt Barnes, Mark Madsen, etc. Right? They were supplemental pieces to the greater whole.
yeah. Their bench guys were always like not. They weren't necessarily the best, but they were the best that the Lakers needed
Yeah.
for those runs.
Mm-hmm. Well, not the bench, but
So,
even the starting five. I mean, it wasn't five all
well, yeah.
stars. You know, it was Kobe and Shaq, or maybe Kobe, Gasol, and Shaq, or whatever mixture of that. Plus, the other guys were just
Mhm.
solid, right?
Yeah, and I feel like that was something that they tried to emulate, like later on with like Dwight Howard and
Yeah.
who was that? Was Kevin Love? No, Kevin Love wasn't on the team. I forget, but they try to
Well,
get more big men.
they also had like 90-year-old Steve Nash for a second.
Yeah, yeah, that dude can still ball though. Okay,
Oh yeah,
don't
all the way
make
to
it
the
on my
end.
Stevie boy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Karl Malone. Well, that was before
Malone,
that.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean that was still a crazy like thing that they tried to replicate after they lost. Um,
Shaq.
what's his name? No. Their GM, the logo,
Oh, Jerry West.
Jerry West.
And
Yeah.
that's really what
So once,
submarined them to me was Jerry West leaving.
yeah, because he was definitely more of the how does everybody gel together
Yeah.
versus let's put this one impact guy in and
Well,
hopefully he'll.
yeah. I mean, the Buss family grew up with Showtime Lakers, right?
Yeah.
And so I could see why their perception is we need names, we need
Hmm.
faces, right? Because we're the Lakers.
Yeah.
No, you need to win championships.
Yeah. Well, because that's what the problem is that they grew up thinking, oh, we need names because
Yeah.
no, like the Lakers players from that era
Became
became
names.
names
Yeah.
because of
Because they won. Yeah.
not because they were awesome like collegiate guys. Like
Yeah.
I
Somewhere.
mean,
Don't get me wrong.
Magic was
Magic,
what's his
Kareem,
name? Kareem. Yeah.
but Worthy was not. I don't remember him being highly touted.
Yeah.
Neither was Rambus.
Yeah. Green wasn't.
Yeah, these were
But,
all guys who provided a lot of depth to the team
mhm.
while not being faces. Right? They became
Yeah.
faces because the team kept winning, like you were saying.
Yeah. And I think that's what was. Or I think that's what the hope of everyone was that hey, now that we've got analytics guys back up in the front office,
Yeah.
maybe we'll see that like people I think were willing to give them more of a break
Yeah.
because of the analytics because they saw how long it took for that to actually happen for the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
So they were automatically given a cushion for growth.
Yeah.
Right now that it's Bob Iger and Josh Kushner, I don't know if they're gonna get that same window.
Oh no, I think
Now, now
it's
it's more of a win now type of
exactly.
thing.
It's gonna be like if they suck this next season,
Yeah,
it's
they're
gonna be
gonna hear
mutiny.
it for
Yeah,
sure.
it's gonna be mutiny. Yeah, for sure with the fans.
Yeah, and then the whole political tying in with Kushner and everything, like
Yep.
that's not gonna help.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
Especially
at
not
all.
here in LA.
Yeah.
But well, I mean, we don't really follow basketball as closely as we do baseball, so we'll still keep an eye on it. We'll probably bring it up later on as we find out more, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's move on to some happier news.
Yay!
Speaking of more money, more money. Side Games has announced that they're sponsoring the Shohei Ohtani World Series ring giveaway. Why is this important? Well, for us, it's important because Side Games is the company that makes Uma Musume, which is something you've seen us open a lot of cards for, and we've mentioned the game several times, and the anime, and the other various media from the series. So, we're
Mhm.
very much fans of Side Games. Well, maybe not the company, but the product, right?
Yeah.
Also, we pointed out in a previous stream that we've seen not just Uma Musume. Actually, I just saw the Uma Musume banner the other day behind home plate during a Dodger game.
Oh, did you
What's
really?
the other one? There's other games they have. Um, so this is no, they sponsored a bunch of like they sponsored the Kentucky Derby this year. They sponsored the what was it the Breeders' Cup. So they're already very big into
Oh,
horse
yeah,
racing because of
yeah.
Uma Musume, and now they're venturing deeper into major sports. I think they also sponsor MLS or certain MLS teams.
Yeah, I think there's an MLS team that they're like the primary, like they're the jersey sponsor for.
Yeah. So I mean, this company got money first of all, and so this is
Yep.
of interest because obviously they want to put their money with the biggest baseball player in the world, let alone Japan, which is Shohei Ohtani. So that makes sense.
Hmm.
But it's just another example of Ohtani keeps making the Dodgers money,
Right.
and this is the only thing too. We have another slide about even more money coming in for them later on. We'll talk about. But this is interesting. I'll be interested to see if they what they do for that night. Because the CEO of Side Games is if they'll do the first pitch kind of thing.
Hmm.
So I don't know. We'll keep an eye out. I think that giveaway. When is that game? September 2nd. So about three
Yeah.
weeks. So moving on. It was announced by Tops because Tops loves to be the hype train. Uh, the debut patch for Yams is still out there somewhere.
Unknown.
Now it'd be funny as hell to me if it's actually sitting on a blaster and not a hobby or jumbo box. I would actually love that. That's just
Hmm.
sitting in a retail blaster, right?
Yeah.
Now there's also less and less chances ever going to be found because no one's buying these right now. Go on eBay real quick
Yeah.
and look, and those blasters are going for like $150. Like the scalpers bought them all up, and they're
Yeah.
asking for the moon, and people just are not buying. You know,
Yep.
so it may never be found until many many years from now because um, you know baseball cards are funny this way, and this is to help everyone out here. If you want to collect baseball cards, or if you like a certain player, right? Um, Recency bias is very much a thing in sports cards and trading cards in general.
Hmm.
Another reason people are not buying these boxes anymore or really caring, it's because it's an older product.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna go out and spend $300, whatever, on a bunch of blasters for this product out of hope of getting the Yamamoto patch. They'd rather buy this year's product
Hmm.
because there's some rookie they're obsessed over. You know, it's again, it's very weird in how things work, and that's why we tell people, look, if there's a card you want that isn't like an Otani autograph because those just don't go down in price. But generally, like if it's Max Muncy, if it's Austin Wells, whoever it is, right? It can even be like a Julio Rodriguez card.
Yeah.
You just wait like 3 to 6 months after the card that set has released, the price will drop like a rock. Now, not true for like SSPs and stuff that are super rare,
Mm-hmm.
but generally it's like, when some new release comes out, people hype it up. They put their cards up for sale immediately, and people are all hyped up and they buy them. But then you give it, like I said, half a year to a year later, and those cards are now in like the dollar bin sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's not the player sucks. Like look at Will Smith cards. Right now they're not worth anything. I mean they're easy to get for relatively cheap.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
it's
he's
easier when he's hurt.
yeah, but I mean that's what happens with sports cards.
Yeah. There's always an ebb and flow, and it's crazy.
Yeah. So just our advice to people. Like I said, this card may never be found because I personally will never buy a scalper
$100
price
pack
blaster
on.
of this product. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like everyone spending like $600 on a hobby box of 2018 flagship because they want an Otani rookie.
Right.
Just absolutely ridiculous. You know. Anyways, what's the saying? A fool and his money are soon parted.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
um, in other not so happy news,
Uh,
we talked about Freddie avoiding disaster. Fortunately, our boy Kendall George did not avoid disaster. So for those who
yeah.
remember, he um, did he trip? No, he jumped over the bat dog. That's what it was.
Yeah. He tried. Yeah. He tried to jump over the bat
The
dog,
bat dog
and
like ran in front of him as he's coming out of the
hmm
dugout, and he like, oh, let me hop over this guy real quick, and just didn't land right. Which we've all been there.
yep.
And he kind of kept playing. He wasn't doing so well. He was holding on for a minute, and they did announce that yes, he did have knee surgery. So
Yeah. He elected to have it.
yeah, he
So.
elected to have it, which makes sense. He's still young.
hmm
Better to do it now than have it be a lingering thing. Like what happened to Tommy Edman. He finally bit the bullet. Said, you know what? I'm gonna get the ankle surgery
Yep.
instead of playing like 2 months a year.
Yeah.
Because you feel good, then it feels bad. You feel good, then it feels bad, and that's what we're seeing with um, Edwin Diaz, Blake Snell with their shoulders, their elbows, right? These have been nagging
Yep.
injuries for a while, but they've always been like, I can't get the surgery, and they're kind of like, well, we kind of rather you get the surgery because we can't
Yeah.
have you be effective for like 1 month a year every year, for
Yeah.
like the entirety of your career, right? So
Which is the thing that like everybody likes about, or I guess that they like about playing with the Dodgers,
yeah,
is that they're okay with you. They'll pay you the money as long as you are okay with missing a month
yeah,
due to surgery or whatever you need to get done to be the best that you need to be at the end of the season.
yeah.
Like they're definitely a team that they're like, okay, yeah, we're good with we're good with just getting into the playoffs essentially. Like even if we have to go in as a wild card, but as long as everybody's good at playoff time and we can dominate and win the necessary amount of games that we need to win
Hmm.
the championship, then we're okay with that too.
Yeah, and I think it also has a lot to do with getting the players to buy into the idea that look, your counting stats are not gonna mean anything to us.
Yeah.
Like if you want to play here because you want to hit 50
Mhm.
home runs a year, whatever, that is kind of irrelevant because they have the depth.
Right.
The idea is to win championships, right? Like MVP is
Mhm.
great, but ultimately the goal is to win a World Series.
Yeah.
Just like Otani right now. It's like, he probably could still keep pitching if he wanted to force the issue, right? Which will
hmm
keep him a lock for MVP. But they're like, we don't need you to win MVP. We need to win a World Series.
Yeah.
So that's why his pitching hiatus has been somewhat indefinite, right? Now, Doc did come out the other day and said that he's starting to throw bullpens again.
hmm
And just as previously, he will not be doing a rehab assignment. His rehab assignment will be in the major leagues because he's just way too valuable as a bat, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, he's going to pitch again. Like people keep hyping up, like, oh, PCA is going to MVP, and I've said honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. Like MVP is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but the
hmm
focus for Otani and the team isn't winning MVP.
Right.
If you win
Swinging
MVP
all
along the
players.
way, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But they're not going to force him back to pitch just to make sure he locks up MVP. Just like Freddie, right? They're going to make Freddie take
Mhm.
days off. They don't care about 3,000 hits. It's a cool
Yeah.
stat. It's awesome, right? But ultimately, the
Mhm.
goal for everyone is to win a World Series.
Yep.
And that's why some people say, well, that's what sucks about being in a 6-man rotation is that you're not getting as many innings pitched and it affects your counting stats. I'm like, yeah, I don't think the pitchers really care.
Right.
Like they get to stay healthier for longer and they get a better chance to be fully healthy come October, right?
Yeah.
So it's a kind of a different way of doing it. They're not foot on the gas pedal all the time. It might seem like
Mhm.
they give up a lot during the season, but they can afford to because of their organizational depth and that their focus is on the postseason, not the regular season. Now, not to say that regular season is not important. They still got to use the regular season to get ready to get into the postseason and to work out all the problems they have as a team, right?
Mhm.
But that's what it's for. And that you see that in the way Dave manages. He doesn't get all emotional during a weeknight game in
Yep.
June anymore, right? He's okay with putting random people in. He's okay with benching guys. We'll actually talk about this later on, and having patience. So it's interesting to see the evolution of his managing, right, and the
Mhm.
organization as a whole. So Godspeed, Kendall George. You're now that Zaire Hope has left us, you're one of the guys remaining on our list of prospects we're following.
Mhm.
Please don't get traded too. Well, deadline's over, so let's go back to talking about Dodgers and money.
Woo.
This one is not Otani's fault. They announced LG was sponsoring them, which just kind of came out of left field. Uh, so LG sponsoring them, I guess for a lot of different things. I mean, there's signage everywhere at the stadium, and I can speak to this as someone who works in technology. Digital signage; these are not just TVs that you buy at Best Buy or from Amazon, right? Digital signage is completely different. I don't know if
Mhm.
they're going to be slated to redo the. They're not called jumbotrons anymore, but we still call them that. Or if they're just going to rebrand it, right?
Yeah.
Um, they do say they're going to be doing in-game branding, social media interactions, etc. While providing advanced B2B display solution. That's reminds me like I'm back at work. B2B means business to business, just so you guys know. um, yeah, so it's that's an interesting partnership. I didn't realize it didn't have like a TV and screen partnership already.
Mhm. Yeah. When was the last time they even had one? Because that's
Well, I mean, that would be Diamond Vision with Mitsubishi that I can remember.
yeah.
That was the last time I remember seeing like a big electronics display, right?
Mhm.
So kudos to them. More money. I don't know what they're doing with all this money anymore, but hey,
Spend it, you fool. Spend it.
we're adding even more speakers to the stadium. It's not loud enough. We can still hear.
We're
We can
turning
still hear the baseball getting hit.
we're turning the field into one giant speaker.
Right.
The stadium will be our fucking cone.
God. Don't get us wrong. We love Dodger Stadium, but it is way too loud. A lot of games. That
Yeah.
sound system is insane.
Kind of, it's crazy, man. That's nuts.
Especially if you sit anywhere near them, like in the bleachers or in like the ends of the loads or whatever.
Yeah.
Then it gets even louder because you're right up on the sound system, the outfield sound system. But so, anyways, as we earlier preference, speaking of Dave, which I have named this
Hmm.
slide
Hmm.
Dave's Hot and Spicy.
Ooh,
As we all
definitely.
know, because people will keep telling us about it, the Dodgers had a bit of a skid last couple of weeks. They got swept back-to-back series and lost 2 out of 3 to the D-backs. And when pressuring Dave about it, he straight up says, like, look, we're a wild card team right now. We've got to get going and play with urgency. That we're going to be okay and we're good. That's not good enough. Clearly, it's not.
Yeah.
And he, in the expanded version of this, he said that, look, I'm going to bench guys, right? I'm not going to
Yeah.
sit here and wait for you to get better. And he's kind of taking a shot at Teoscar Hernandez because this is after the game where he pulled Teoscar to put Kyle Tucker in. And Kyle Tucker just,
Mm-hmm.
all he did was hit a home run or something like that. And we're seeing that happen these last couple games. Guys are getting hooked quicker, and guys, because we're getting closer and closer to October, right?
Yeah.
Now is the time. Now, some people will get longer rope. Like Snell, uh, Edwin Diaz, Evan Phillips, because they're essentially, this is their spring training.
Yeah.
They just got back. So those guys are going to be given some time. Will Smith, when he gets back, also probably going to play every day, regardless of how well he does. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to get him back in game shape. So
yeah, I mean, you need to see the looks of the pitches and how, because
He's
it's
got-
definitely not the same as when he left.
Yeah.
Like these guys are tired now too, and
Mhm.
maybe they're hanging stuff a little bit more, and he just needs to get those ABs in order to, even just to see the pitches at this
Yeah,
point.
you got to get your timing back. I mean, it's really
Mhm.
a thing. If you can't not face live pitching for that length of time, and just like, oh, I'm gonna go back in there and start swinging again. So, yeah, I mean, it's. I kind of with Dave on this one. It's a little early for him to be spicy, which I'm kind of impressed by. I like it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all right.
Yeah.
He's spicy, Dave.
It's very different from the 10 years ago, Dave.
Yeah, that would have been. Yeah, it would have been a different mindset, and have been like, well, we have to trust the numbers. We have to.
Yeah.
And now it's more like, no. I'm
now he's like, you suck. You're out.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, because that's the benefit of having a stacked roster, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't need to play you right now.
Mhm.
Go to the cage and get better.
Yeah.
Or lose your spot to the next guy in line.
Yeah.
And the next guy in line, it's not like it's some kid out of
Oklahoma.
Not some
scrub, right?
Yeah. And you're like, oh, we'll all be back. Like, it's a freaking all-star from so that we signed over the winner, and it's like shit, like they gotta get in that mentality. And I feel like I hate to say this about Teoscar, but I feel like he's the one that falls into that mentality the most.
Like he's untouchable.
And maybe it's because he came from Seattle, where that was the case, where like, okay, we're gonna leave you in because
I would say more Toronto than Seattle. Because he was the man in Toronto. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But it wasn't. But I don't know if it was like. Well, probably. Yeah, I think it was just like back-to-back teams where he felt like, well, they can't really do much to me because I'm their best option, essentially, right? Yeah.
And Teoscar does it to himself. I mean, the last couple weeks of playing, a lot of mental mistakes, just really bad at bats. Like he goes through those spurts where it's just like, where's his head?
Yeah.
Like he just expects everything to happen to him naturally because he's just that talented. But you have to put in the thought and effort, and sometimes it feels like it's just not there. So. Yeah, I've said this. I know that he's a fan favorite, but I don't foresee him getting another contract. Between his age and the performance they're getting out of him, I think they'd rather see Jose De Paula.
Well, I think they bring up De Paula and they slide over.
I would have said Zaire Hope, but we know what happened to
him. Yeah. No. I think Pages stays in center and Hope De Paula goes into right, because that'll just be the easiest position for him to as an outfielder to adopt into, and then
I can see
hopefully he can hit too, and if not, I mean, he'll be awesome as like the rubber match, the rubber game guy for like game 3 or 4 and whatever the series is, and so that way they can give Tucker a break on those days or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
and Kyle Tucker's been playing better too, which just puts more
pressure on
Teoscar, right? Like you couldn't really fault Teoscar because we only have so many outfields and Kyle Tucker's sucking ass. Pardon my French. Pardon moi mon français.
Yeah.
But he was, right? He was Conforto 2.0. Which again I hate saying because I like Michael Conforto. just not when he was the Dodgers.
Yeah.
But now that Tucker is starting to play better, I don't even want to call it that protection he afforded Teoscar by being bad.
Yeah.
Kind of just
Well,
isn't as much there anymore. As much, you know.
yeah. Well, I think that's what he kind of also got. Like it was a weird thing of like the in 24 when he was really good, so we didn't, and Pajes was his backup there,
Yeah,
which was the AAA guy at the time, right?
yeah,
But then Pajes going off in 25 and 26, and then the combination of Conforto sucking and then Tucker sucking is, I think that might be something that got to his head, like, oh yeah, I'm still untouchable. But
yeah,
now that Tucker is actually performing, like he needs to get it into his head, like, no, like I need to be on top of this,
yeah,
like working out or need to do whatever needs to be done to keep me at the level that I was at in 24 or get me back to that level
yeah.
at least. And yeah, hopefully he figures it out. Like these guys are professional for a reason, and
Hmm.
um
And we like Teoscar. His personality is great.
yeah,
He's a very likable guy, but Teoscar has to learn from Roman history, which is the mob is fickle,
yep,
and the fans love you, yes, but that's not forever. Ask Kenley
mm-hmm,
Jansen.
yep,
Ask Cody Bellinger, right? Um,
mm-hmm,
so we love you guys because you're Dodgers, but we also get love because they're good,
yeah,
right? That's the whole legends never die thing, right? Like Orel Hershiser still had it regarded, despite how his career ended because of '88, which is the topic of our next couple slides. You like that segue?
yeah. Bravo, bravo.
So Orel Hershiser, he got a star on the Walk of Fame today. Now I think it would be funny if they said it was
Yeah,
for his work covering the League World Series and not for what he does on Sportsnet.
right.
Because that's what he did forever. He was on ESPN,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
um, we did look up the address of where his star was going to be, and it's in front of this. What was this? Like, what's it called? Museum of
What's a
Illusion. Yeah.
so? Oh, you didn't you didn't grab the pic from the side. So the or at least I don't think we got that pic. But the his actual star
Hmm.
is in this picture. You see how the palm tree is right there, and the person is walking, and there's a star right between the white building and the
Hmm.
beige. That's his actual star right
Oh,
there.
okay. Yeah, because they posted the. Well, it's covered up, but we have this picture from today.
Yeah, there's like a picture of a fan from the side, so I
Hmm.
got to actually see in relation to the buildings where it's at. I was like, oh, it's
Okay.
like right in the yeah,
Yeah.
it's like right in the middle.
At least he wasn't in front of like a strip club or something.
I mean, could have been. I
That's right.
would, you know what? I would if I got a star for CRFC, I'd want it to be in front of the strip club that's on Hollywood Boulevard.
They
That's
would do
right,
that for D Train probably.
Spearmint Rhino.
Yeah.
Let's go. Step on me all day, ladies. I don't
Right.
care, Mr. Lachuga. But it was cool to see that Kershaw was there, Dave was there.
Yeah, and
Uh,
then of course like the Sportsnet
oh
crew was there. You
yeah,
got Joe Davis, Jaime Hareen out of
yeah.
retirement. Steven Nelson was there. Karos, everyone else, like the crew, a lot of the players. Um, oh, you know what I forgot to add? Do you see that? Do you see that link I showed you earlier that was posted by Legends Attic, which is the collectible or memorabilia store that he's a part of? Um,
Uh,
a lot of people had sent in messages of congratulations to Oral.
oh, really?
And there are some that, if you're a long time Dodger fan, might get you a little misty hearing some of these names. Let me see if I can find it again because I sent it to you.
Oh,
I think I sent it to
what
you
on
in
Facebook?
Messenger. Yeah. Did I send a Messenger or did I send it in? Oh, here it is from Legends Attic. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have this posted, but we'll just go over some notable names. some of you guys may or may not remember, but a lot of these names are very important to Orel Hershiser and his career. Obviously, you guys were Freddie, Will Smith. Walker Bueller said, "There's a reason I wore 55 at the parade." You might suck right now, Walker. You're on a different team, but we still love you. Eric Davis said he was a heart and soul of the team. People don't remember Eric Davis, right? So that's another name. Eric Gagne said, "Congrats on getting your star. Thank you for helping me become a true Dodgers fan, the one and only Bulldog." Because Eric Gagne is of that age. He's similar to us in age. That was cool. Rick Dempsey. He said, "Congratulations, it's a great honor after what I saw in '88. One of the best performances I've seen in pitchers I've ever caught." That's great to hear from Rick Dempsey. This one is more of a deep cut. For you got to be a fan of the Dodgers for a long time and of Orel Hershiser. So this comment is from Ann Myers Drysdale, which is Don Drysdale's widow. He says, "So proud of Orel and his contributions to the city of LA as a Dodger. What a very special honor for Orel forever be walked on, which is kind of funny, right?
Yeah.
On the Hollywood Walk of Fame." Now there's an important relationship between Ann Drysdale. First of all, she's awesome. Like, you ever see her interviews? Like, she's funny. She's just as tough as Don was, and almost as tall.
I mean, you had to be married to Don,
yeah,
right?
And she was an athlete too, so
yeah,
she could probably beat our asses any day, like right now, still. But there was a tight relationship with Don Drysdale and Orel Hershiser because that was Orel Hershiser's 59 inning scoreless record. He passed Don Drysdale. At the time, when he passed it, Don Drysdale was broadcasting for the Dodgers.
Yep.
So he got to see it live. There's a famous moment where you see Orel get that 59th score of the inning, and he looks up at the stands to look for Don Drysdale. You kind of see him kind of do like the confused dog thing because he can't see him.
Yeah.
And he's kind of disappointed because he was worried about upsetting him, right? Like, I'm sorry. Yeah. He didn't want to break the record, but Drysdale told him to do it anyways. But he said he still had misgivings about it, right? But Don was waiting for him in the dugout. They hugged and everything. And there's a lot of stories about, Anne having talked to Orel too to kind of get him over that, right? Like, look, just you are who you are. At least it's in the family kind of thing. She was like I wouldn't call her a den mother, but there's lots of stories of her being around the team when he was playing and when he was a broadcaster, and just being a general, kind of personage, around the players and help, especially the young players, right? We also got comments from Jaime Hareen, which is great because Jaime's a legend, whether people realize or not. Maybe not to most people because it was only Spanish language broadcast, right? Big deal here in LA, but maybe not so much in like Chicago, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you were a Spanish speaker in Chicago, he was like, he was just the Spanish voice of the Dodgers for such a long time.
Well, he's also one of the longest Spanish tenure broadcasters in American history.
Yeah, I mean, basically him and Vin were at the same job essentially, in the same position essentially since the inception of the team in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Right. Now Vin was obviously in Brooklyn as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Jaime Hareen is basically the Dodgers from 53.
Yeah. Which, like I said, it makes it all the more fast or more important is because, foreign language broadcasts are just not a thing in that era.
Yeah.
So that what makes his career all the more interesting, Anyway,
which is one of the which is like, well, I mean, we can go on. Yeah. But it was one of the things that like they did to endear the Hispanic population after the whole.
Well, my point is, I just always felt like he never got enough kudos.
Flowers.
Nationally.
Yeah.
And although we all love him, we all know him, but I think nationally he was never as recognized.
Yeah, I think he's actually maybe a little bit better known south of the border.
Yeah.
Well,
he's the voice of baseball in South America, pretty much. I mean, because south border, specifically Mexico. I mean, if you're watching baseball games, you're watching Dodger games for Valenzuela, and you heard Jaime Jarrín.
Yep.
So we heard Vin Scully. Well, we heard both, but most Americans would listen to Vin Scully, but everyone Spanish speaking would listen to Jaime Jarrín. So he's just as important.
Mm-hmm.
And he had, again, like I said, that history of being with the team for so long, he had crazy stories too.
Yeah.
Like he's a walking encyclopedia of
Mm-hmm.
not just baseball, because he also covered a lot of other sports. Just sports knowledge. I mean, the crap he's seen is amazing. Whether it's soccer, baseball, football, you name it. Because he was like the Spanish voice for sports in America for a long time.
Yeah.
Anyways, other kudos. Again, nice to see Peter O'Malley.
Yeah.
Didn't see a lot, but Peter O'Malley's also like 90 something years old. He's
Sure.
he got some love from Rick.
Yep.
Always, we love Rick Monday. Ned Coletti, who he wasn't working with Dodgers. What was he doing in '80? Was he with the Cubs back then?
I think he might have been.
He might have. Yeah, he was something. But yeah, it's fun to hear him. Good shout out, of course, from Karros, who's technically his coworker. Sean Green gave him a shout out, which is pretty funny because they were briefly teammates. That final season with Orel in 2000.
Right.
So, again, it's fun to see these names in the past. Fred and Cheryl Clare. Fred Clare was the GM for many, many years for the Dodgers under the O'Malley family. Another blast in the past, and a guy who kind of gets lost in the story of '88 World Series, Tim Bilcher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Steven Nelson gave a shout out, of course. Our girl Alana Rizzo. The long one. Okay, guys, go look this online. I don't want to read it all. It's pretty long. Hers.
Yeah.
Dave Vassay, who's it's Dave Vassay, so we can ignore him.
Steven Nelson.
I love how everyone just loves to crap on David Vassay.
Right. David Vassay is David Vassay.
Yeah. Interesting one was Isaac Bruce. I don't know.
Like what?
I don't know what their relationship is. They know each other personally, maybe. I'm not sure. That was kind of cool to see. It kind of threw me off. Not gonna lie. I was like, where'd this come from?
Right.
But yeah, it was cool to see all these names hop up. Yeah, Dave Anderson too. A short time teammate. Dave Horbrecht, another. I guess there's some real names on here. Who's Dana Hershiser? But check it out. It's cool to see that post. We'll go into more depth than Orel Hershiser in a second here, but yeah, congratulations to Orel Hershiser. You are going to be a Dodger of the Week. We'll talk about that after we go through the standings. He's a personal favorite of both of ours, specifically me, and stay tuned for a little more chat about that. But for now, let us mosey on along and let's go talk about the standings and where we sit today, or as of 7:30 today. Welcome to CRFC. Yesterday's news today. So standings as of 2 hours ago. I mean, the Rays are still putting it down, right?
Yeah.
They went on a pretty amazing streak. The White Sox are still in first. The Astros have started to separate from the rest of the AL a little bit. The Mariners, oof. Sorry, Kingdom. It's been a rough week for them. It really has. Not as rough as the Angels, but for a team that was sort of a third place, it's pretty bad. They are currently out of the wild card. So they only had to turn around. Like I said, we got 6 weeks left approximately, maybe 5 weeks left of baseball. Anything can happen, right? The AL is such a crapshoot. Who knows, right?
So weird right now, man.
Yeah, AL's wild. There's going to be some crazy games coming down to the last week of baseball for the American League for sure. Honestly though, I love seeing the White Sox in first place after losing 120 games. And the Scubaless Tigers are in second place behind them.
Right? That's weird.
Right?
Like
Baseball's weird,
that they're
everyone.
actually
Like I
making
said,
that push. Yep.
people start talking about parity in sports and we need salary caps. Baseball is the most parity rich sport because of how random it is, especially during the regular season. Right?
The issue with the Tigers is that who knows what the because Cuba was at least, you know, 6 guaranteed wins, I
Yeah,
think,
pencil that win in, right?
for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, hopefully they can keep it up and they can, they can make a deep playoff run. But it'll be interesting to see how that Central pans out because I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
basically everybody but the but the Kansas shitty Royals
Boils.
or
Yeah.
no Boyle,
Yeah.
yeah, as Ginger likes to call them, are basically in the race for that one.
Yeah.
Like it's nuts.
Also, for
It's
all the
nuts.
Kansas City fans, they're very mad at me right now. Your team sucks. Let's not dance around that. But Bobby Witt is fucking awesome. I love that
Yeah.
dude. He is fun as like that's first of all, the Dodgers had a hard time beating them because the Dodgers are slumping like mothers. We'll talk about that in a bit. Bobby Witt is an amazing player. I love that kid,
Yeah.
right? Like he you can tell I really like a player when it's like if I see his card when I'm sorting cards and he's not a Dodger, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this one.
Mhm.
That's him. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I gotta say, of I think it's I think the last 2 years his card has probably been one of my favorites just because of how action
They're always
oriented
dynamic
it is.
looking, right?
Yeah, like he's sliding into a base or something head first,
Turning a double
or
play or something. Yeah.
yeah, something crazy. So keep it up, Bobby.
Yeah, he kind of
So
gets
you have
lost
to,
in the mix, right?
yeah,
Like he
yeah,
doesn't
and
really
I
get.
like,
I mean, I guess that's tradition because I mean he's teammates with Salvador Perez,
yeah,
who also
yeah. I mean,
really never got any
was
recognition as in his entire career.
yeah, yeah, and it's like it sucks because when he did get the recognition,
Yeah,
which I hope. Well, I'm glad that Bobby hasn't. It hasn't been towards the end of his career that he's gotten the
yeah,
recognition, right? Like
yeah,
everybody realizes Bobby Witt is amazing.
yeah.
He's an amazing baseball player. Salvi was such a like low key guy,
You're right.
but super consistent. He's like a J Ram,
Yeah,
right? Consistent, always there when you need the bat. Defensively, he was amazing.
hmm
Now that he's not as amazing defensively, and his bat's not there, you're starting to see a lot more of him on the, like the highlights, like Perez strikes out and
Well, it sucks because
Royals
now they're
drop a
like,
game
oh,
or
this guy
whatever.
was supposed to
It's
be
like,
good,
damn,
right? Why is he sucking? Like, well, it's because this is like
yeah,
37-year-old
damn
version
near
of him.
40.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, what do you expect? Like,
yeah. He's not. He ain't no spring chicken anymore. We still love you, Salvi,
yeah,
though. You're a
yep,
G.
yep, sure, for sure. So
Uh,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
glad. So I'm glad that he's kind of getting that recognition. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, me too.
like,
Me
dude,
too.
like for all of our younger listeners, like you, a player like him would not be known until later in his career because there was no internet. You were
Yeah.
either reading the box scores
hmm
or you were getting firsthand account from a visit to the AL team in your town,
hmm
and then it was like then he would make the local news, and then that's when you would know about the caliber of player that they had on that
Yeah.
team.
We couldn't watch like
So,
every team's games every day.
mhm.
We're relying on newspaper and whatever was on local news or Sports Center. If you
Yeah,
had cable.
but yeah, but that's also the pitfall, right? Is that because they are recognized nationally, they are also compared nationally
Yeah.
to everybody. So I mean, I'm a Bobby Witt Jr. fan, and
Oh yeah, me too.
I think he's good for baseball.
And also the thing, just to kind of put another cap on that with about us, how we used to watch baseball, right?
Hmm.
Now people bring this up kind of as a half joke, but back then it was true about the perceived East Coast bias in sports because
Oh yeah.
all of our sports coverage that wasn't regional, right? That every
Mhm.
time we want to watch hear about sports that wasn't, um, just local games, it was going to be like ABC Wild World of Sports, or it was going to be ESPN if you were someone you knew had cable, right? That's right,
Hmm.
people. ESPN used to be a premium channel,
Yep.
and ESPN, based in the Northeast, that's all they ever talked about.
Hmm.
They were heavily biased towards all the East Coast sports. They always talked about the Yankees. They always talked about the Red Sox. They always talked about, um, you know, the Giants. The New York Giants, the football team, not the baseball team, the football Giants. That
Yeah.
was always their thing, and that's still a thing for them because they're still headquartered in the Northeast.
Hmm.
Now that's why they opened up ESPN LA, and that's why they have shows during different times of the day now. Granted, they've kind of devolved into being more of like a talk show every day instead of actual sports. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like The View with old guys. But yeah, I mean that's where sports was predicated back then, and that's why the East Coast bias comments come from. But anyways, let's go cruise over to the NL real quick. Let's take a look at this. So Bravos have pulled ahead of the Phillies because the Phillies have been mid. The
Hmm.
Dodgers kind of broke them a little bit. I'll admit it.
Very much so. Yeah.
Um, Down the Central, the Brewers, who are playing the Dodgers right now, a very important series. It's a four-game series. The Cubs fans are praying for the Dodgers to win for them, and I told my friends who are Cubs fans, we're not winning for you, we're winning for ourselves. F off. We don't give a
Right.
crap how it affects your standings.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do us a favor. We're not doing anyone any favors, right? That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, the Brewers are also playing to maintain best record. They're only one game
Hmm.
ahead of the Braves, right? Because
Yeah.
them, the Braves, and the Dodgers right now are all fighting for that first round. And Dave has spoken out. He wants that first round bye. He doesn't want to play a wild card game.
Yeah. Oh
Now,
yeah, for sure he doesn't want
there is speculation that may be hinting that the injuries are, or the body's a little more tired than we think.
to. Hmm.
It is an old team, physically old, right?
Yeah.
So that could be part of it too. He's like, you know what? I need to get these guys that extra 3 days off. Or maybe he's worried about some guys like Will Smith coming back. Like he needs to have that time coming off injury, right? So who
Yep.
knows? But they're again. We talked about their massive slump um, before sweeping the Royals. But again, the Royals are a bottom tier team. Not to say that baseball is not random, but they won, but they didn't win convincingly, right? And that
Hmm.
was kind of the problem for a lot of people. So they're still in a pretty comfortable lead in the division. But as Dave said, they're chasing that first round bye. So they're going to have to turn it on.
For sure.
Looking at you, Tasker.
Yeah, Tasker,
Right?
get it together.
Mm-hmm. Anything else we want to cover on this one, or should we go on to our mood check for the week?
Let's go to the mood check. I think this is. I mean, the NL is pretty straightforward with their
Yeah.
with their standings. Uh,
So mood check is actually the same as last week, except for Padres and Diamondbacks switch places. The Padres are now in second.
yep.
Dodgers, we still have it normal because they got double swept, lost 2 out of 3, and then they swept back the Royals. They're still kind of stumbling through the dark a little bit. You want to call them that for the Dodgers?
Yeah.
But a lot of it's guys coming back from injury, things like that. So they don't. I don't think they feel bad. They don't feel good, right?
Hmm.
Padres feel good because look, they're back in second place.
Yep.
Diamondbacks went on a run, and it looked like the Padres were going to be stuck in third place chasing the wild card. But they crawled their way back. Of course, they got some help from the Diamondbacks not playing too well after taking 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. But
Yeah.
and we still have the Diamondbacks are good too because they're right now all those two teams are both in the wild card or
Hmm.
or on the edge of the wild card. So despite the rhetoric of the Dodgers are going to dominate, oh this division sucks. I mean, there's still potentially a chance to have 3 teams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
That's why it's called the
that's
NL
awesome for
Best Homes.
the best. Yep.
And we keeping the Giants and Rockies at normal because they've just accepted their fate at this point. What do you think? Are you
Dang.
in agreement with all that, or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think the Padres are surging at a good time. Like it'll be interesting to see how this last month and a half
Oh yeah,
essentially
for sure. For them and
pans
the
out.
Diamondbacks, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, definitely being in the hunt. I mean, the only teams really ahead of them are, well, I mean, ahead of the Diamondbacks is Philly,
Yeah,
right? And
and not
then
by a
the
lot.
Cubs. Yeah.
Now the Cubs are
And
almost a lock at this point. Well,
yeah,
I
but
won't say a lock
where
because they
they end
still have a
up,
month and a half to go, but they have
yeah.
a pretty good lead on the rest of the wild card field.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean they're 5 games up on the Padres, I think, who are the
Yeah.
closest ones to them.
Hmm.
And basically 6 to the Diamondbacks. But I mean, that's crazy, like to think of. I think that the like the division race or races, I guess, are pretty interesting to me just because of, where every team will end up.
Hmm.
But with that, the wild card race that is tied to that
Yeah,
is even more interesting, especially on the National League side. Again, American League is like at this point is like wide open for everybody,
yeah. The
so
American League is a
that's
knife
gonna
fight. Yeah,
be, yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be chaos.
yeah,
And National League is just interesting. Like, where are these teams actually going to fall? Like, who's going to have the better winning percentage versus another team, possibly in a different division or even a team within their own division?
yeah.
Can the Cardinals make a run to maybe kick the Cubs out, or
Right.
possibly if the Cubs also make a run to kick the Brewers out? Like,
Yeah.
that'll be like super crazy if they do,
Yep.
because I mean, 13 games out from their division isn't the most unsurmountable thing.
But sure felt like it at the
20,
time.
yeah, 20 is a little bit tougher, right?
Yeah.
Like teams like the Giants or the Rockies, the Angels, and some other teams that are already like double digits, like the Mets. So
We also have
like,
to preface it by their level of play, right? Like they're that far
yeah,
back and they still don't look like they've turned the corner. Or they sold the deadline.
yeah, hmm,
So with that in
true.
mind, you're kinda
Like the
like, yeah,
Giants.
I don't they're pretty much dead in the water, right? No. Not to say
Yeah,
crazy crap can't happen. Look at the Tigers.
right,
You
right. Like
know?
like it energized them to try to be better on a complete
Yeah, you can't rely on
team
Skubal
level.
all the time.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you have to have a team besides him, right?
Hmm. So yeah, I'm excited for the entirety of the National League race as far as where these teams are gonna end up and what sort of playoffs that's gonna lead to, because that'll be a crazy playoff on the NL side.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're like I
AL
said,
side, who
yeah,
knows?
coming
But
always coming to September. It's like you end the dog days of summer, so to speak, for baseball, and
yep,
it's butt clenching time, for that last month.
yeah.
Well, shall we wrap it up with our Dodger of the Week, who we've already teased?
Let's spoke about him.
Everyone enjoy the glorious sweater that Earl wore in 1988. Orel Leonard Hershiser the fourth. That's right.
That's right there
He's the
for them.
fourth Earl Hershiser, and his son is named Earl Hershiser the fifth. Did you know that?
What?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes. So, um, people kept bringing this up. I do remember this in '88 with the World Series parade. He wore that very '80s sweater.
Hmm.
He wore it last year because no one believed that he still had it.
Right?
And we found out that the Tower Buzzers had a Orel Hershiser's ugly sweater bobblehead.
Yep, they sure did.
I'm very upset that we missed that.
You know, me too. I was like, what?
Right.
How?
Let's run through some career highlights really quick before we start talking about the Bulldog here. Drafted by Dodgers in 1979, the 17th round, so he was not highly touted. He did play for the Dodgers, Los Angeles Dodgers, from 83 to 94. He took some side quests after that, came back in 2000 before retiring. He was a three-time All-Star for the Dodgers from 87 to 99. Famously,
Mhm.
World Series champion 88. He also won the Cy Young in 88, and he was World Series MVP and the LCS MVP in 88, and won a Gold Glove in 88. That was a great year.
Yep.
Also, leagues and wins, right? Um,
Yep.
Silver Slugger 93. Um, and as we said before, the 59 consecutive scoreless innings remains a major league record. I think it'll get broken eventually,
Yeah.
just the way pitchers are now. It just feels like it's inevitable. I don't know when, but it feels like it happened. And as mentioned before, everyone calls him the Bulldog. That was a nickname given to him by Tommy Lasorda because Orel Hershiser, if you've ever seen him in interviews or you talked to him, talked about this before. He's actually kind of a meek guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not doesn't have that killer instinct, and so Tommy essentially made him LARP as that guy, you know, and that's where they came up with the Bulldog name. He wasn't a bulldog at all. They made him into one, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said if you're gonna pitch and if you're gonna win, you're gonna have to get that bulldog mentality, which is what he learned to do. It's kind of silly when you think about it, but it's a very clever piece of sports psychology, right?
Yep.
But Orel's, well, I know for both of us, but for me specifically, is one of my probably not, if not the favorite Dodger player in my lifetime because that '88 World Series was amazing,
Yeah.
and it came at a time where I was just barely understanding baseball. I was very young,
Mm-hmm.
and even though I really appreciated more later on in life, right? Fully understanding the implications of the '88 World Series, but
Mm-hmm.
at the time, I just remember like everyone's like, Orel Hershiser this, Orel Hershiser this. He was all over the news. This guy's amazing. And just the whole city losing its mind.
Yeah.
It's a Miracle World Series. Everyone was happy. Orel Hershiser was like, God's gift to baseball, and so he became
Mm-hmm.
my favorite for a very long time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like just growing up and watching that 88 World Series was very formative to baseball mind, I
Yeah, same
guess.
here. Yeah,
My baseball mind, and to everyone's baseball mind in regards to, yeah, like to LA. Um, like I wasn't around for Fernando Mania. Like I
yeah.
was too young.
We're in that weird
Yeah.
age where it's like we're only part of the back end of Fernando's career
Mm-hmm.
with the Dodgers. We
Or
didn't.
at least what we can remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't see like the glory years, or we were too young when it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. So yeah, definitely Hershiser was like he was the dude for a while.
oh yeah,
You know, after that. Um, it was sad when he left the team and kind of meandered around, and then
hmm
I was I was happy to see him back in 2000.
yeah.
And then his obviously he retired from the game at that point.
hmm
Um, and then just the amount of like this, I think this is like one of the few times we've had somebody that's had this many awards.
Yeah,
Like usually it's like we'll put like, oh yeah, he had like a lot of World Series championships, or they were like a Cy Young award winner.
yeah.
Um, but
Gold Glove or
World
something.
Series MVP,
Yeah,
LCS MVP,
yeah,
Gold Glove, Silver Sluggers. Like that's something that we just won't see with modern day pitchers at
yeah.
all at this point. I think like the last one that we would have seen that from would have been Kershaw.
For the Dodgers, yeah, he did have a Silver
Yeah.
Slugger, I think.
Hmm.
Did he have a Gold Glove? I don't remember if he did or not.
I
Think
don't
he did.
remember if he
Yeah,
had a Gold Glove, but Silver Slugger for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
And
and
didn't Earl hit like God? Did he hit like 380 or something in the World Series that year? Like
yeah, something
he
crazy.
had a solid bat. Like
Yep. It was crazy.
right. But he's. I've almost forgiven him for playing for the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I forgive him by choosing to forget that ever happened until just now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we always bring it up, but yeah,
Yeah.
he played for the Indians and the Giants, and it's just, I mean, I don't know, like it was, he was definitely one of those guys where I saw him for the first time, or any ex-Dodger player, I guess, in a non-Dodger uniform.
Mm.
And I was like, what the fuck is that?
It's weird, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It was very strange. And then I saw it happen to more and more. And then like he's the guy that I realized, oh yeah, like baseball is a game, but it's also a business.
Yeah.
And you're gonna do what's best for you as a player because you're selling yourself to these teams and you're trying to.
And also, it's like just because your team doesn't want you anymore doesn't mean you retire.
Yeah, like you
if you
can
still want to play, you
have
go
a
out there
long
and find a job, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like maybe subconsciously that's what like has driven us, to get better jobs like in our lifetimes too. Like it's not like stuff isn't just handed to us, and
Yeah.
we make the best for ourselves and for our situations and whatnot.
Yep.
So thank you, Orel. Congratulations on your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yep.
I can't wait to walk all over you.
Shout out Andrew Zil.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Let me switch to the bulldog face.
Oh, okay,
there it is. It's funny because he doesn't do that look anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't press the lips as much.
Yeah. And it's funny because you see him; he's kind of a goofball. He's very kind of corny.
Yeah. Much so.
Also, a part we didn't put in, we cut out. Shout out to the best tonkatsu sauce in all of Japan, also named Bulldog.
Bulldog. Yep. Tonkatsu sauce.
There was supposed to be a joke for this this whole stream that I cut out at the end because it wasn't really landing. Too colloquial, if you want to call it that. So, but I forgot the slide was on there. So you know what? I'm gonna bring it in anyways. F it. So there you go. For those who don't know about tonkatsu, look it up. Delicious. All forms of katsu are delicious, and tonkatsu sauce makes it so much better.
Yep.
So,
for sure.
Well, that kind of wraps us up for this week.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I just turned around and apparently the Dodgers gave up the lead in the 9th inning. Again. Oh, Edwin Diaz. They're headed by 2, now they're down by 1. Yep. I mean, again, it's his spring training. So I give him some rope.
Yeah.
Until he gets
Can't be Superman.
Yeah. Can we not do this against the Brewers, though? Anyways, we'll see what happens. If they lose, they lose. It is what it is.
Right.
But thank you to everybody for stopping by, watching us, listening to us, laughing at us, hopefully, in a good way. Please check out our channel, check out our videos, check out our Instagram. Please hit us with a like and subscribe. Shoot us some comments. Anything else I'm missing?
Subscribe, comments, join our Discord.
All right, we gotta pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Also, I hope you guys enjoy the upgrade in video quality. We're editing videos a little more carefully now, or even adding special effects, which you'll notice in some of our videos coming up here. And additionally, I am working on upgrading our live chat as well. So enjoy this format while you can. In the not too distant future, it'll be much better. So, thank you everyone for riding along with us today.
Yep.
I'm Shinjiro, and that's
great seeing you.
Yep. And we will catch you guys next time.
Yep. Have a good one, guys.